Hi guys, today I'm going to review the Audio-Technica ATH-M50, and in this video I will tell you why I wouldn't buy them again. In this video I want to talk mainly about two things: the fit and feel of the headphones and of course of the sound. So the first thing, let's start with the fit and feel. If you can see them, they are closed and they fit quite okay. It is a bit wobbly, but overall it is okay. But in terms of the build quality, I only use them for about 2 or 3 months now, and they squeak a lot, as you can maybe hear. This is annoying, and if you do a hangout or something like that and talk while listening, you will hear this squeaking and creaking when your jaw is moving. And especially in the last hangouts, I found this to be pretty irritating. That is one downside. The other big downside here on this headphone is it is a closed one, and if you are in a warm room with no airflow, your ears will get very warm and you will sweat a lot under the headphones. This maybe sounds a bit like a little thing, but believe me, listening for an hour or longer in them, the headphones without airflow in the room, you will get a pretty warm head and also headaches, because on our longer hangouts I really had headaches after this. And the other thing is, I don't know, for a longer period of time they are just not that useful. If you are a content creator mostly at your desk, they fit and feel nice, they are comfortable, that's a nice thing, they are very soft. But if you want to lay down on your couch and comfortably listen to it, I felt they always were almost too big for me, because I have the smallest setting, and as you can see, they wobble a bit. But that's not the issue for me. The biggest issue is the warm ears and the sweat. It was pretty hard to use them for a longer while. And this squeaking, I don't know. For this high quality speaker, this squeaking is just too early for me. But let's get around and go to the sound now. And here is one thing. If you want to buy these and enjoy listening music and just want to have fun while listening music, I don't think these are the right ones. These are definitely more for content creators. If you want to listen to sound when you if you do videos or if you edit music, then these are pretty good, because they are, after all, pretty accurate. They are very neutral. The treble, the mids and everything is pretty nicely balanced. But for me personally, if I want to listen to music, I want a bit more oomph. I want a bit more bass. And the bass here is one thing. The bass is good. There is a good amount of bass, but it doesn't get really deep. So if you want really deep bass, maybe look for something else. Like I said, these are more, and you can hear this, these are more for content creators, because when I do my videos, they are really helpful. But if I just want to enjoy and listen to music, I can't really do this, because for hip hop or techno or electronic music, they are really good. But for, I would say, a bit more demanding music like rock, heavy metal, and the music that doesn't have that good of a sound out of the box, because I listen mostly to post-hardcore, melodic death metal, alternative rock, and most of those bands don't really have that good sound, and you will hear this. So maybe for you need to know what music you hear, and then it's okay. But just for music, I wouldn't use them. It is very good for doing videos and editing music if you need accurate sound to exactly hear what it is. But if you want to enjoy music and just satisfyingly listen to music, I would maybe search for something different. And the other thing is the maximum volume. Using them on my Nexus 5 on a smartphone, the maximum volume just wasn't enough for me. It was quite loud, but if I listen to music on headphones, I want to listen really loud, and this is where it was enough. With a custom kernel, when I boosted the maximum volume, then it was okay, then it was fine, but I had to boost it pretty much. Using it on a laptop, they are loud enough, this is no problem. But on a smartphone it could be a bit harsh. If we check my OnePlus One there in the corner, it was the same, but the sound balance was different, because on the Nexus 5 it was more neutral, a bit less bass and therefore more treble. But on the OnePlus, out of the box, how the sound was, it was a bit more bass, but therefore a bit toned down treble. But this is nothing you can blame on the speaker, because if you have something neutral, the sound was very neutral. But not to make it too long, Would I recommend them? And here I have to say I have a very hard time recommending them, because I personally, no. Because my second question is, would I buy them? And I bought them and I regret buying them. I mostly bought them because of all the great reviews, and I didn't return them mostly because I was just too lazy and slightly blinded by all those good reviews. Because they are very solid, the sound is very good, very accurate, but just not to the right for me. I can edit my sound with different headphones. It is okay because my sound isn't that good anyways for my videos. But listening music on this just wasn't that satisfying as I wanted to, because I want more bass, more high, more treble there. It is, like I said, content creators. If you want studio monitoring headphones, then these are quite nice if you don't need that deep bass. But if you want to listen to music, maybe search for something else. And again, the quality and the warm ears are a problem for me, and that's why I can't recommend them. So this was my review. If you agree, leave me a comment, and if you disagree and want to bash this review, I'm fine with this. This is sound, and whenever there's sound involved, it is very subjective. And my sound experience I want to hear isn't the same you want to hear, also the music we are hearing. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, bye.